straight away. That is mad. How are we all doing? Welcome to Cole's Place. It's Thursday live, just gone 8 p.m. I did say 8 p.m-ish on Thursday, I don't even know what date it is, 7th of November. Hope we're all well. Yeah, so live. I normally go live on a Tuesday. If you're watching on catch up, big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I normally go live on Tuesdays, but I've been full of man flu. My daughter's full of cold. We've not been too great last couple of days, so it took a couple of days out, and yeah, so we are Thursday night. Thought I'll come on, just let you know we're both still alive, let you know we're well. I've actually cleared up a little bit. Mine seems to have gone as quick as it came, but Saf's still a little bit poorly. But anyway, first one in, if you can give me a sound and picture check just while I get my other phone ready, and then I can see and hear what you're all shouting at me for. There we go. Alan, oh, thank you, Alan. Evening call, feeling better, pal? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Alan, compared to sort of this time yesterday or a day or two ago. Yeah, cleared up a lot. It just caught me for 6. Wow, come out of nowhere. But I'll yeah, I'll tell you more. Yeah, but thanks. Nice to see you, Alan. Nice to see you back safe from sunny Tenerife. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be there now. Nicky's in. Evening, Nicky. Nice to be a little better. Take it easy. Yeah, honestly, I normally work on a Thursday, Nicky, as you know. Normally do Thursday's bar, but no, give that a rest tonight, and hopefully back in the land of living, entertaining the masses tomorrow night, hopefully, touch wood. But I feel a lot better. Feel throughout the day, I've got a bit better. Just chilled out, rested. Had some nice chili for dinner earlier, so that was nice. Sound and pick good, thank you, Alan. Evening, Anne. Evening, Colin. You Saf feel better? Yeah, a lot better, thank you, Anne. Nice to see you in. Martin Ross, evening, Martin. Wagwan Kirk, how you doing? Evening, Colin, everyone else. Thank you. Evening, Carol Smith. Nice, yes, so thanks for popping in, everyone. I know it was a little bit late notice, but I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure whether I was going to go live. I thought, because I was trying to keep the voice going, I've got 3 gigs coming up over the weekend, and I thought, no, I'll keep the voice. But I practiced my scales before, did a bit of singing, and felt a bit better. So I thought, why not just get everyone together, let you know I'm still alive. Big thank you for all your messages and all that sort of stuff, and let everyone have a bit of a chat and a bit of a catch up. I know Rick and Shelley went live. I only caught a little bit of it earlier on at Hoppy's bar. I'll be honest with you, I do not know who else has been live and who hasn't. Has Scotsman been live from Tenerife? If not, I haven't seen it if he has. So apologies. I have actually, while I've been sitting here with my feet up last day or two, I've caught up on a few vlogs. I've seen some of Alan's over in Tenerife. A couple of yours, Kirk, as well, Albuquerque. So yeah, it's been good to catch up, and it's been good to stop. I think I needed it. But yeah, feeling great, feel a lot better than I was. So massive thank you, big thank you. I've passed all your messages on to Saf as well. Voice sounds okay. How's Saf? Yeah, that's the thing. I'll tell you what it was. She went to meet a friend of hers last weekend, and a friend was full of cold. And Saf came over the weekend, and over the weekend, last weekend, her voice was croaky, and she was starting to get a sore throat and all this, that, and the other. And I thought, oh, I hope you don't give it me. And we went out in the car, can't remember what it was now. And I said, oh, I'm going to catch this, I reckon. And then Monday night, I started feeling absolutely terrible. But it came on very quick, and it's gone very quick. Whereas Saf, it's prolonged with Saf, whether it's because, what she's got already or what, I don't know. But yeah, she's still a little bit under the weather. Better than she was, but yeah, she's still all blocked up and everything else. So whereas I've sort of, got myself going. But another day or two, she'll be right. She's done all the college work, and she's all good in herself. Still haven't got a date for an MRI scan, though. We're still waiting for that. It's a bit of a pain. But I'll tell you more about that. David's in, David Buller. Sorry, nicked your space last week, Cole, but we did talk about your research. Alan, you didn't. It's not my space, mate. Listen, if you want to go live on a Tuesday, just give me a shout. I'm happy to move out the way. Not a problem. Honestly, I know we share the same audience, but you're not nicking anyone's space, mate. We all work together. And if you need to go live on a Tuesday night, just shout. I'm happy to work around you. But yeah, on that note, When we were at Paris last week, the reception was terrible, hence I couldn't do the live. So massive thanks for stepping in. At least it, gave people another room to chat in, didn't it? So yeah, no problem at all, Alan. Honestly, no problem at all. Susan McLaughlin, evening Susan. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Susan. Got 25 in. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like I say, sorry it's a bit late notice. I did sort of hold back. I thought, I start feeling rough again tonight. I can't do it. But yeah, it's all good. JBM Travel's not working. No, not tonight, mate. Night off. I've just sort of chilled out for a night or two. It's a bit murky and horrible down here at the minute. And I thought, no, stay in, nice and warm, look after Saf. And then I'm back working tomorrow night. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, 3 gigs. Alan Cole standing. Cover. That's what it is. JBM, you've been live. I've probably been flat out, but you go live quite late, don't you, Jay, normally? I've not seen any late ones, to be honest, mate. Not seen any late ones. Who did I see live? Can't remember who it was now. I saw somebody live. I've clocked a couple of bits of Tim's in the mornings. But no, I've not really seen much live, mate. Kevin live, but he had issues with an utter. I saw that. When was that? Was that Sunday? What was he doing Sunday? I saw very few bits of it. He was on Vista's Beach, wasn't he? And there was some Scottish kid walking along with him. And Kevin sort of kept discreetly stopping, hoping he'd walk on, I think. And he hung on, didn't he? He handled it well, though, to be fair. I had to put him on his arse. Backside. Nicky Cole sub. You're not a sub, Alan, honestly. Behave. Got banned from live for 24 hours for talking about super chats. I didn't realise you couldn't. Danielle, evening Danielle, how are you doing? Hope me and Saf are doing okay. Yeah, we're fine, thanks, mate. A lot better than we were. Well, I am anyway. Saf's a bit better, but yeah, we're getting there. It's amazing the power of Lemsips. JJ's in, evening Jay. Carol, I've got news that he was on Kev's plane home. No way. Everything is now booked for Bournemouth. Nice one, Jay. 20th, isn't it? 21st, round there. Meet up, mate. Roger Chandon, evening, Roger. Hope you are, mate. Hi, mate. How you doing? Hope you and Christine are okay. Yeah, fine, thank you, mate. I've been suffering from the old lurgies, bit of man flu, Roger. Knocked me out for a day or two. But yeah, a lot better now. Up and about. Done a bit of tidying up around the place today, and gonna hit back on the entertainment circuit tomorrow night, entertaining the Bournemouth masses. So yeah, back in the land they're living. It's good to be back. You can't make it. I hope you ain't stop. Evie Blue, evening Evie, how you doing? Oh, nice to have everyone in. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Like I say, apologies it was a bit late. Like I say, I was holding back. I thought if I'm feeling rough, you lot don't want to hear me snibble. I'm on the audio. Check this out. Tonight's drink: white grape and peach juice. Boom, 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 boom. White grape and peach juice. Very nice it is too. I've got a dirty glass. Don't know what that is. There you go. Cheers, everybody. Let me know what you're drinking. And another thing as well, it was my own fault. I went out, didn't I, last Saturday night? I had a night off last Saturday night. I didn't have any bookings. And I thought, I'll go out for a few beers. And I went to see a mate of mine out of town who does karaoke. I went to see his show with a couple of people who come to my show, met up with them. And then came back into Bournemouth, had a few. And I thought, be all right. And then I came home and Saf was full of cold. I'd been out. I thought, oh, God, this cold's going to come on. Anyway, not to worry. Not to worry. Apparently, if you get a cold regular, it shows your body's healthy. Somebody told me you're meant to get a cold between every 10 to 12 weeks, and it shows your circulation's good. Now, given that I've had blood clots left, right, and centre over the past year, I can't believe my circulation's that good. Susan McLaughlin, there's a Christmas truck coming to Bournemouth. I think it's Lidl. Yeah, I saw it in our local news. Saf pointed it out to me. It's like the Coca-Cola truck, isn't it? Only it's got the Lidl Cola branding on it. So that'll be interesting. It's actually where it's coming to. It's in our local newspaper today, online in Bournemouth Echo, where it's coming to is just down the road. So I think it's 30th of November, which is a Saturday, and I've got a massive gig. Roger Channon will know this venue. I've got a big gig, an annual gig in Bournemouth Pavilion Theatre that day. So I have to sound check in the afternoon and set up and do all my risk assessments and what have you. But it's up to 6 p.m. So if I get a chance, I'll pop out and video it. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it's like the Coca-Cola truck, the big red truck with all the lights on. Only Lidl have hijacked the idea. And from what I read, they're going to the places where the Coca-Cola truck's not going, and giving out freebies. So it's in between sort of where I live now and where me venue is that day, Bournemouth Pavilion Theatre. So it's in between. So on my way home, I'll stop by and maybe do a short or something, you know, show you that. Yeah, it'll be fun. Nick is saying hi to everyone. Madry after Summery Ocker. Oh, that one, nice one, Alan. Ian at home, evening in. Cole, you made it. How's Saf? We're a bit snivelly, Ian. I'm better than I was yesterday. Apologies, Ian. I did message her. Not joining in food for thought. March is sound. Yeah, Saf's still a bit rough. She's got her head down, having an early night. So I thought I'll come on for a quick half hour or so and let you know I'm still alive. Little bit there, but still alive, mate. But yeah, hope I did watch Food for Thought and catch up, or most of it. So yeah, all good. Definitely a vodka, says Susan. Oh, it's all right for some, innit? Collie's lagging. What is that? The signal or me, Jay? Daniel Holmes, evening, Daniel. Evening, everyone says it. Daniel. I've got something to show you in a minute. Right, anyway, what should I do? Tell you what we've been up to, first of all. Quick catch up. I'll catch up with me, then you lot tell me what you want to tell me. We did Disney. I've got some videos to put up. I'll tell you what happened. We got back from Disney last Wednesday, Disneyland Paris, myself and Saf. We drove there and back. It was all crazy. We drove to London week last Saturday to the Excel Arena. Saf was in the Comic Con thing that she does every year. Then we came out a little bit early, left London a bit early in what we planned. So we did a detour. We went down to Brighton, stopped off in Brighton for some food and a bit of a gander around. Then we went to Dover. We got the ferry Sunday morning, early Sunday morning at about 2 a.m. I think it was. Caught some sleep. And then we got into Disneyland Sunday morning around about 10, 11 o'clock when the park opened. Absolutely packed. We stayed there most of the day Sunday, slept like a pair of logs on Sunday night. Monday we went to Disneyland Paris. Tuesday, Disneyland Paris. And then we drove back late Tuesday night, early hours Wednesday. We got back Wednesday morning. Then I was literally straight back to work Wednesday night. So that's where we're at. Now I've got about 3 or 4 vlogs to edit and put up for Disney. I went straight back to work when we got back. Didn't have time to edit anything. And I was absolutely shattered. Probably what brought the cold on. So they're going to go up hopefully next few days. So I've got an accommodation review. There's a ratatouille restaurant in Disneyland Paris. Hoping I've done a vlog on that. I think I've got all the footage. And I've done like a little tour of both parks as well. Because I know Edinburgh Mike went a few weeks back, but I don't think he did a tour of the park. So I've done a tour. I've got some ride footage as well, which isn't great, but I'll edit in. So I'll do that. So that's where we're at. And then I was working all last weekend, like I say, apart from the Saturday. So that's where I've been up to. Then I nearly carked it out on Monday when I caught this cold. This weekend coming, work, but I'm going to try and get a couple of recorded vlogs up, like I say, get the Disney stuff. And I've got some random stuff on the phone as well. I've got a Lanzarote vlog to go up still. I've got a Tenerife one about the accommodation, and I've got a couple of other bits. So what you're going to see, the regular guys who watch your channel, you're going to see some pretty random vlogs going up because I need to empty the storage on my phone. So it'll look like I'm travelling about all over the place, but they're not. They're from previous trips and visits. And then once they're all done then, I've got some stuff coming up which is pretty exciting, which I'll announce in due course. So I'm going to be doing some nice new material as well, new content. So that's coming up between now and Christmas. I have got a trip as well, end of January. Somebody asked me when am I abroad next. Tenerife, I haven't got a clue. I'd love to have gone next week for Webby's cancer thing, but it's not going to happen. I'm probably looking February, end of February, round there. But I have got a trip to Portugal at the end of January as well, all being well. So that'll be good, exciting stuff. So that's where we're at. So that's where we're at with the channel. I'll update the board because I know JBM will shout at me. JBM's coming down in a couple of weeks, so we'll be doing some stuff with him. Look out for that. Let's catch up on the comments. You're all saying hello, 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 hello. Who and why was my comment deleted? Only trying to promote Rick and Shelley. Yeah, promote Rick and Shelley, that's fine. Promote Rick and Shelley. Stuart Donnelly's in, evening Stuart. How am I feeling, Daniel? Get in there, mate. Get in there. JJ, don't know why anyone would delete your comments. I'll check it out later, JJ, because I can see which comments are deleted and by whom. And if it's anything dodgy, I'll sort it. Daniel's put up a couple of more blogs. Nice one, Daniel. Thank you, man. There you go. There's your... go and subscribe to Dan. Emma Gulliver. Hi, Emma. How are you doing? Colin Saffy, hope you're both okay. Yeah, not too bad. Had the lurgies, Emma. We did drop by Brighton, but it was the other Saturday night. We literally passed through, Emma. But we are planning a trip over that way soon, so I'll let you know. Update the board, yeah, on its way, Jay. Nick, it's okay, I don't want to be blocked for advertising other channels. No, you won't be blocked, Jay. If it was purely a link or something like that, it's obviously someone's done it by mistake. I tried to book a last minute to Webby's Walk. It was impossible, just a surprise. Oh, yeah. It's frustrating, Alan, because from Bournemouth, the flights are actually quite reasonable at the moment. And Bristol, I think it was Wagwan Tours, Kirk put a thing up. December, there's flights for like £30–40 return from Bristol. And Bournemouth, coming back's a bit more expensive, but you can get out there for like 20–30 quid at the minute. And come back, I mean, if you're happy travelling with Ryanair, that is, or EasyJet or whoever. But the accommodation's absolutely awful. The accommodation's like, you're looking... Even a cheaper Airbnb is like £80–90 a night for a one-bed Airbnb. Accommodation prices are ridiculous. The flights are good, but accommodation's gone mental. Hotels are like cheapest hotel. Last year when I went to Webby's Walk, I did, what was it called? Las Americas, Central Centre. And it was like £60-something a night just for the room, which wasn't too bad. Because they upgraded me, but that's by and by. £60 a night, £62 a night, I think it was. And for the very same room now, they're looking at £150 a night. It's gone up nearly 3 times. That's mental. But yeah, I wouldn't have got the time. I wouldn't be able to get the time off, Alan. I'd love to have gone. But we'll talk about. I'll give Webby's thing a push anyway. Yeah, I'm fine with anyone who wants to promote channels. Evening, Keith. All things, Keith. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're the missus well. Good to see you feeling better. Nice one, Keith. Yeah. So I saw some of your Paris stuff as well. That's what I've been watching. Yeah, Keith was in Paris. Go and have a look at Keith's Paris vlogs, everyone. Much more interesting than my Disney ones. What was the weather like in Paris? It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It was like, I don't know what it's like where you are now, Susan, but in Bournemouth, last couple of days, it's been grey. Just grey, not particularly cold, not particularly wet, just grey. And it was the same in Paris. It was like, I had just a hoodie on. It was warm enough. You didn't have to be wrapped up, although I did wrap up. You didn't have to be wrapped up. Night time, it got a bit chilly, but it was just grey. The sun came out a little bit here and there. You'll see on the vlogs I put up, the sun did shine late afternoon, which was nice. But yeah, it wasn't too bad time, yeah. You can't moan, can you? You know. But don't have the same choice, Con, north of the border. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Down here, Bournemouth's in between sort of Bristol, Exeter, Southampton, all the London airports, so they do have to be competitive. Although I guess, you know, the prices are largely managed by the airlines, but they do have to be a bit more competitive down here, don't they? Done 5 flights with Ryanair, all on time. Yeah, I've never had, touch wood, I've never had a major problem with Ryanair. I've certainly never fallen foul of the rules and regulations, although I have cheated on the old size of the bag a bit. It'll happen one day. Daz Preston, how are you, Daz? Hope you're well, mate. Hope the missus as well. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Hope you're good. There's a channel for you, Daz Preston. He's off to Tenerife soon, I believe, aren't you, Daz? Lynn Rollins, about 3.5 weeks left before we go. Oh, Lynn's going over again. That means shares in Chucky's will now go on the up because Lynn's going over. Jeremy Maggs, good evening, Jeremy. Good evening, Cole. Going out 3 weeks tomorrow. Jeremy and Gaynor from Chalky. Nice one for Gaynor's birthday, same as yours. Oh, nice one, mate. Jeremy, I'd have loved to have been out there for my birthday as well. But Saf's got exams that week, so that's the only reason I've not done it this year. She's got exams and her mum can't come down, so I need to make sure she's okay to get into college, like, you know. She can't use public transport, especially in winter when it's flipping cold in December. Otherwise, I'd have been out there, mate. We could have had a celebration. Yeah, so I'll be celebrating here in the UK working this year. Can't moan. I've been over in December the last 2 or 3 years, but yeah, have a great time, mate. December is a great time to go. It's getting all a bit Christmassy, and you know it's still nice and hot in the 20s, and you can still do all the things you do. Oh mate, you're gonna have an awesome time. Tenerife prices, accommodation ridiculous. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Hotels in Bournemouth have gone up 27% in the last 2 years. Yeah, and I'll tell you why that is, Jay. It's purely because of the amount of rooms available have gone down for one, you know, political reason or another. A couple of hotels have gone under. A couple of them are housing certain people who now live in the country. So there's not as many rooms, but the demand is still there. This week, for example, it's graduation week for Bournemouth University, and prices this week have skyrocketed because all the families have come to Bournemouth if the graduates are staying over. But yeah, it's one of them, and you have to shop around, mate. You can rent my sofa for £100 a night. There you go, how's that? Breakfast not included. Off to have me dinner, watch, rest on, catch up. Nice one, cheers, Daniel. Keep in touch, mate. Yeah, defo. Danielle, I was so excited to see comments back last week on karaoke, and boom, gone. Comments back on karaoke. I didn't put the comments on last week. I did have a problem with it. When I started the karaoke last week, I had to restart it. Not because there was comments. I must have left them on by mistake. So if you saw comments, you got away with it. I didn't mean to, but I had to restart it because at first, when I first started the stream last week, I put it on the pub Wi-Fi, and it started going all glitchy, and the pub Wi-Fi is absolutely rubbish. So after about a minute or two, I stopped it and reset it and put it on my own data, and it was okay after that. If I left the comments on, and I didn't mean to, I do apologise. Karaoke will be back tomorrow, hopefully, if we get enough people in. Graduation week, hopefully there'll be a lot around. Karaoke will be live tomorrow, so yeah, definitely from about 9:30, 10 o'clock usually, when the pub gets a bit busier, I'll start. Yeah, Ian's off. Cheers, Ian. All the best. Thank you, mate. Apologies for this week. We'll sort something out. Simon Marks, hi Simon. 40 in the chat, nice one. Everybody, thanks for popping in. 40 in, hit the thumbs up. Excuse my snivels if I sound a bit ropey. If you're in the background, I'll do the figures in a bit, JBM, but I've had a ruck of new subscribers, like a load, considering I've not put many vlogs up. A load of people who joined the channel. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching in the background, feel free to pop in. Let us know who you are and where you're from. Hit the thumbs up and all that. Subscribe, it's free, blah, blah, blah. Simon Marks, all right, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're doing good, mate. Just getting over the lurgies. Nice you to pop in. Keith's got 5 weeks to get. Everyone's going in December, aren't they? There's loads of people going in December. Unbelievable. 18th of November, Daz. Warnings issued in Tenerife for Lynn's arriving. Yeah, Chucky's are getting extra lager in. 18th of November, can't wait. Getting Rick flying a little. Oh, hang on, Rick flying. Oh, what have I done here? I'm wearing some Webby for technology. Rick flying a little Neo while we're there. That should be a good video. Oh, nice one. Gav Hodge, do they allow the old ones out there? How are you, Gav? You're not that old, Gav. Don't put yourself down. Hope you're well, mate. Hope family's well. Catch up with you soon, Gav. We'll have a Weatherspoons. Hey, to tell you all, I'm 66 the day before Paddy's Day, and I'm in Tenerife with Van David and a cast of thousands. That'll be a party. That'll be a party. What the prices like for Tenerife? I've not looked, because obviously I'm not going, but what the prices like for St. Patrick's? Foggy's in, evening Foggy. Back to Tenerife in January. Oh my word. Right, why is everyone going to Tenerife in December and January and November and I'm not, eh? I'm working too hard. I think I must have had my fair share. I mean, I've been, 4 times this year, I suppose, haven't I? So I can't moan. Sue B's in. Evening, Sue. How you doing? Hope you're both well. It was a mistake, so I had to restart it. No, it was just a Wi-Fi, Jay. But I didn't know I'd left the comments on. I put a comment on, then I restarted. That was my mistake. Lynn says she won't lead Alan astray. Alan, don't believe it for 1 minute. They will lead you astray. It's a pity I can't go. I know. Oh, God, don't. Everyone's rubbing it in about Paddy's week. Jay, hotels in Bournemouth are constantly going up while the rest of the UK is going down in price, everyone, just so you know. Well, this is it. For whatever reason, people like coming to Bournemouth. I mean, I say that, that sounds like, why do people want to come here? I don't mean it that way. There are many reasons why people do come to Bournemouth, is what I should have worded that. In the winter, it doesn't die down as much as other holiday resorts. The reason being, well, there's several reasons. We've got a big building. You've seen it on my Bournemouth vlogs called the Bournemouth International Centre. So throughout the winter, throughout the whole year, but in the winter more so, we have things like conferences, like trade union conferences, and certain employers have the conferences there, certain organisations, like religious organisations. So that building's quite busy all year round. They also have big concerts going on, like pop concerts and stuff. Like, for example, I think it was last Thursday or Friday. No, last Friday, Bob Dylan was there. Bob Dylan in Bournemouth. So he did a concert there. I think this week there's graduation week, so all the graduations are going on. So there's always stuff going on in Bournemouth. So unlike maybe Torquay or Blackpool, it doesn't die down that much in winter. And that keeps the hotel demand quite high. And as I said, a lot of the hotels now aren't there. They've gone under, they've closed down, or the houses of multiple occupation. So the hotels that do remain, like the Premier Inns and the odd independent one, the demand is still there for the rooms. So that's why, Jay, you know, you're in the industry, I'm sure you'll know, that's why the prices do remain fairly high in comparison to other places, other resorts in the UK. And for me personally, it's a good thing because I work in the nighttime entertainment industry and they bring people out of a nighttime. While Bournemouth's busy all year round, if I was a DJ in, say, Torquay, I might not be working as much as I do here in Blackpool. So it's a good thing for me personally. Like last night, last week, for example, on the Friday night, my karaoke gig, there was a lot of people who came in after the Bob Dylan gig. So so it's busy all year round, mate. And then in the summer, we've got holidaymakers and stags and hens and people down for the weekend, you know, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's crazy. Even in January, February. Foggy, hope you are, mate. Back to Tenerife in January. Chinese curry's here and a family gets to take a nice one. Thanks, Danielle. Thanks for popping in, mate. Karaoke tomorrow night. Dolly's in. Evening, Dolly. Emma's had my flu and COVID jabs today, so we've got a bruised arm. Need to have us work in a care home. Yeah, good idea. That's one thing I've not done this year. I don't bother with COVID anymore, but I do normally have the flu jab, and I haven't had it done this year. I'll get myself in. Sad what happened in Barcelona with the floods. It was awful. What was it? Valencia won it and all that. Yeah, and Mallorca got it bad. Colt, PM when you're free. Will do, Daz. Will do. Booked over a year ago. Colt got flights for 243 return. That's not bad then. How long are you going for, Alan? How long are you over there for? Michelle T. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Colin Saffron in chat. Nice to have you, Michelle. 13th to the 23rd. Get my ass over there. Boom. Only so you got someone else to hang around with other than that bloody Webby. Hit the like on the way in. Thank you, Dolly. All things Keith, mate, can't believe you won't be over for Paddy's Week. Who's going to lead me astray? It's the other way round. Hey, from one Keith to another, it's the other way round. You know what I mean? Stay there, Keith. I'll definitely have to visit Bournemouth before Paddy's Week. You're more than welcome whenever, Keith. More than welcome whenever. Gavodge, I'm not old. Are you not going to Tenerife on St. Paddy's Day next year? I'm not, Gav. My plans up to now. After Christmas, I'll be booking something. I've been there for the past 4 years. I've vlogged the past 3 years. I've visited Tenerife for St. Patrick's for the past 4. So this year, I'm looking at Lanzarote, mate, for a little bit of a different trip. Just some different change of scenery for Saf, so she can see it. And also just obviously for the channel and just for myself, it'll be nice just to there's tons and tons of Dubliner type bars. Hang on, my nose is running. There's tons and tons of Irish bars and all that in Puerto del Carmen in Lanzarote. So I'm looking at that, mate, looking at that. Did I see Snow Patrol? Yes, I did, Nigel. I did. Nice to have you, Nigel. I saw them at Victorious Festival over in Southsea near Portsmouth back in August. I have got footage. I've got to stick that vlog together. I've just got to complete it. I've got about, I kid you not, guys, I've got about 15 vlogs to put together and get up on the channel. I was hoping to do a couple this week, but I've just been waylaid. I've been feeling rotten. But yeah, I've got 2 or 3 festival ones. I've got about 4 Disney ones. I've done a vlog in Southampton. Wait till you see that one. That did my head in. I've got a couple of bits I've done here. I've got loads to go up, mate. But yeah, Snow Patrol, absolutely brilliant. Superb band live. There was Snow Patrol, Portsmouth. There was the guy out of One Direction, Louis Tomlinson, in the afternoon. Then there was, I forget the name of the other band, the band from Yorkshire way. Snow Patrol, Maximo Park, Fatboy Slim, brilliant. Torquay, 70% of hotels closed from October. Yeah, that's it. Closes down, you see. All these resorts, Jay, they close down. Nothing happens in winter. Jonathan, good evening, Cole. JBM, stop blocking people. This is Cole's channel. I can't see where JBM's blocking anyone. But yeah, not just JBM, but all the mods. If you are blocking, only block if anyone's being naughty. All right? If it's just something you're not agreeing with what they're saying, let them say it. You can promote channels. But I can't see where anyone's blocked anyone, Jonathan, to be honest with you. Because I'm in my own chat here. And I'm up to speed with it as well. So I can't see where JBM's blocked anyone. Bezo, all right, John, can't talk in rehearsals. Nice one, mate. Hope to see you over the weekend, John. Thanks for popping in. I was reading someone's, Subi, always see the positives, Colin, in any situation. You've got to, haven't you, Sue? You've got to. Life's too short. There's enough negativity going on, isn't there? So, you know, my old man used to say, every cloud has a silver lining. I think that was a phrase he used to use. So I just try and carry that forward. Every cloud has a silver lining. Let me catch up with the comments proper. 39 on, 23 thumbs up. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Love Snow Patrol. Tree Young. JBM. JBM hasn't blocked anybody at all. I can tell you that now. Good stuff, mate. Must have a bit before Christmas. Yes, Gav, definitely. Give us a shout. We'll all have a catch up. Nobody has been blocked on this live. Let me just double check. No one's been blocking. So these new people, Tree Young, Tony, and Jonathan, JBM has not blocked anybody, mate. So I think you're all looking at the wrong channel, to be honest. Every silver lining has a cloud. Especially the weather at the minute, Simon. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Jonathan's confused with another chat. Yeah, I think people are getting a bit confused. No one's blocked anybody. I can actually see what goes on. So I think we all need to calm down. It's Thursday night, people. Hey, stop causing stress. Hey, if you want to have some stress, go and watch Sky News. There's loads of stress in the news at the minute. Yeah, there's people getting flooded out their homes. There's people in a flat because Donald Trump's been re-elected. There's people in a flat because of this, that, and the other. You know, go and watch that if you want to get stressed, right? No point coming on a YouTube channel where people are just chatting, causing stress, because life's too short, you know. Evening, Tony. Evening, Cole. Sorry, under the weather. Been back 3 weeks in Tenerife, back out mid-December. Nice one, Tony. You did say you've been out there. Hope you had a good time, mate. You're going back out mid-December. There'll be loads out there, Tony, as well as the usual culprits like Tim. There'll be quite a few people off the chats that you'll probably know, Tony, if you're going to meet up with anyone. Jeremy's going, and his missus, Jeremy and Gaynor, they're going out. Oh, there's going to be loads out there. And it's a great time of year to go. My two favourite times a year for going are December, obviously, because I can de-celebrate my birthday. I can sit there in the sun pretending it's not my birthday and I'm not getting older. So I like going in December, and I like going round about end of May as well. Don't know why, I love going end of May. It's before all the kids go out there. You can park your car, you can get served in bars. It's just a nice vibe. So they're my two favourite times of going. So December's going to be great, Tony. Joanne, can I see your comments? Yes, I can, Joanne. I've just read it. There you go. Let me just check. I've got all. Yeah, I'm on all messages. Subject for tonight is, why is Cole not going to Tenerife in March? Because I'm going to Lanzarote. That's why. I fancy a change. I'll be back in Tenerife for next St. Patrick's. St. Patrick's 20. What year is it next year? I haven't got a clue. 2025. I'll be there for St. Patrick's 2026. Yeah, I'll be there for that. I've got to have a change. You have to have a change, don't you? Ellen Hodge, hello, Ellen. Fellow zip wirer. Nice to see your face. Oh, thanks. Are you sure about that? I'm looking rough as a bag of spanners, mate. Hope you're keeping well. We try and all meet up before Christmas. Yes, absolutely. Helen, I meant to mention this to Gav. I've seen a few of your Instagram things with little Finley. Oh, he's growing up. How big is he now? He's a unit. Flipping heck. Can't believe it. Everybody, Helen Hodge and Gavin Hodge, I don't know if Gav's still in the chat. They live in Bournemouth, and I used to work with them both in an insurance company, and we sort of kept in touch. And if you go back about a year ago, Helen and I did this Bournemouth zip wire. It was in September, I think it was, and the weather was like tropical. It was a beautiful day, and we went up and did the Bournemouth zip wire. Helen just took it in a stride. I was like an absolute living wreck. So, but go and watch that vlog. It's funny, and you'll see Helen and Gavin, a little boy, who's now looking at the photographs, not so little. Right, so go and see them. No worries, Jake. Pop 57, how are we? Nice to pop in, good to see you. He spent all his money in Paris. Nah. Well, I'll tell you something, you can spend all your money in Paris. Now you mentioned that, Jay. How long are we on for? Have I got time to rant on about this? Oh yeah, we're in on about 40 minutes. Paris, right? I've done a vlog. I'm halfway through doing like a tour of the parks, and I'll show you some of the restaurants. There's like when you go to Paris Disneyland, I know Paris does his vlog. I know Andrew does his Florida vlogs, and it's different to Disneyland Paris massively. But Paris Disneyland, if you go in, and if you're going with children, be prepared to have a bottomless wallet, right, or a bottomless bank account, or win the lottery, because you can spend a fortune if you're not careful. You know, you can spend a fortune before you even set foot in a park. You know, there's Disney Village, where it's like literally 25 quid for a burger. You know, You can go to McDonald's where it's a bit more regular pricing, but you don't want to go to McDonald's every day, although Safford love that. Then when you get in the park, there's like 2 or 3 sort of levels of eating. You can go to a restaurant. We went to a ratatouille themed restaurant, and you go for the experience. You don't go for the service and quality of food, because it's like being on a conveyor belt. You're in, you're shown your table, you're giving them a set menu, and when I say set menu, it's very set. Then you're given your food, and then you're not made to feel uncomfortable, but it's obvious that they want other people in your place. And it's €55 for 2 courses, so you can have a main and a starter and a main, or a main and a dessert. So that's in the big restaurants. And then if you go to like the little ones dotted around the park, like the burrito or hot dog places, you'll see the hot dog we had, right? 2 hot dogs, 2 drinks, €38. So yeah, rant over. But you can spend a lot of money on food alone, and then, you know, Saf spends a pocket money there and all this, that and the other. You're looking at, for a basic t-shirt with Mickey Mouse on, 30-40 quid. If you want a stuffed toy, 30-40 quid. You know, it's ridiculous amount of money. Ridiculous. And there's people queuing up as well. So you got me on one now. Donuts. A Mickey Mouse shaped donut's about 5 quid. A donut. What's that all about? Anyway. Right, I'll catch up on the comments. I've been watching Get Some Sun with Paz, great channel. Oh, nice one, Joanne. Yeah, Paz is a great fella. Love Paz's channel. Lynn's 18th till the 2nd of December. If anyone's going over there, if you go to Chucky's, you'll meet Lynn. Lanzarotte's much nicer than Tenerife, in my opinion. Some parts of it are, Nicky, to be fair. Some parts of it are. It's very, very clean in comparison to Tenerife. I'll give you that. Very clean. For me, it's the nightlife. I know I only went to Puerto del Carmen in a day, but for me, you know me, Nicky, I don't do sitting there watching the scenery. It hasn't got what I look for at this moment in a holiday. But having said that, it was really nice. Blown away by it. I'm glad I went, and I'll be back. They've got some zip wires in Snowdonia for everyone in Wales. I've seen that one, Nigel. The big one, isn't it, where you're horizontal. Fancy a bit of that. There's a thing, I don't know if anybody knows about this. My mate Vic, for those of you who watch the channel, who've been watching it for some time, you'll know I went to Tenerife not last year, year before. Was it last year? Not summer just gone, the one before. About 18 months ago anyway. I went to Tenerife with a mate of mine, Vicky. I went for 2 weeks. She came over and joined me for a week. She's over there now. She's in Las Americas. She's gone for a week just for a little bit of a break. And she was telling me there's a zip wire opened up in the mountains in Tenerife, up in North Tenerife somewhere, and it takes you through the woods, takes you through the pine forest. So you start some way up the mountain and you go down through the pine forest and out the other end. So it's a new zip wire. So I don't know if Dan's doing excursions, but if anyone's over there, anyone have a look at that, I wouldn't mind a go at that. I'll vlog that, not a problem. Stick me new GoPro thing on my head. I'll be up for that. Am I the only one who's never been to Tenerife? Looks like, Jay, you need to get yourself over there, mate. Edinburgh on, evening, Michael. Seen the vlog on the zip wire, it was terrifying. You should have been up there, Susan. Flipping heck. When you walk up the tower, which is on the end of Bournemouth Pier, it's a metal tower, right? I don't know how high it is, 100 odd metres high, whatever it is. And you're walking up it, and it's metal, and you can see, it's like them see-through steps, and you can see through it, and you get to the top, and the thing's like swaying like that, you know what I mean? And Helen Hodge, she was like, oh yeah, this is great. I'm there like, get me down. And the fella straps you to the harness thing that you hold on to, and then he goes, right, what you've got to do on a count of 3 is take a run and jump off the edge. And it's just a drop, you know, there's the pier underneath you. He goes, if you don't run and take you off the edge, we'll push you. Great, thanks, mate. He's a unit. We'll be 2.5 next month. Oh my God, that's flown by, Helen. He'll be buying you a pint in no time. Can't wait. 2.5. It seems like yesterday. I remember. 25 quid for a burger. It's terrible. Going to Disneyland Paris New Year's Eve. Got an annual pass. Nice. Don't boast about annual passes. Nicky's going to be in Tenerife next year and Lanzarote. Nice. Marie Alty. Hi, Marie. How you doing? I was hoping you'd come in. Hi, everyone in chat. Marie, first of all, I've seen your comments on Facebook, mate, what you've had over the last few days. So massive condolences to you and your family. So sorry to hear your bad news. I didn't comment on your Facebook posts because there was enough people who are probably more personal to you than me who were commenting. So I didn't put a comment on because I didn't want your mates thinking, who's this idiot, Cole's Place. But yeah, I'm glad you're in. Sorry to hear your bad news. I know you were deciding on whether to go to Tenerife or not. You've got to do what you think's right for you, in my opinion. And you know what you want to do. A change of scenery might do you good, that's all I'm going to say. On the other side of it, a belated happy birthday to your Matty. I believe it was his birthday the other day. Was he 28? Hope you had a great day. Matty, sorry I didn't get to do it Tuesday night because I didn't go live. If you're watching on Catch Up or if you're with Marie now. But I hope you had a good day on your birthday, mate. And I hope to meet up with you at some point. So I've met Marie and Carl and, you know, superb. So yeah, happy birthday to Matty and Marie. Take it easy. Look after yourself. Look after Carl. And do what you got to do. I would like to see you in Tenerife over there next week on people's photos and Michael's live videos. That's me personally. So, hope you're well. Can you take your own butties? I think you can, Nigel, because staff took drinks in. Disneyland, I presume. There is a checkpoint when you go in, the security, but they're checking for dodgy stuff. But we took drinks in, so I don't suppose they stop food. Yeah, I'm sure you can. There's places where you can sit down and eat, so don't see why not. Anita Healy, I love a change. You are a star. Thank you, Anita, if that's referring to me. Thank you for popping in, Anita. Nice to see you in the chat. Joanne, nice to see you over here, Pop and Dolly. Hope you have subscribed. Good shout. If you haven't subscribed, it's free, says Kevin, the Scotsman. Have to take a loan out. Oh, I tell you. Listen, Susan, right, I'm the one of the lucky ones. I've just got Saf, right? She's coming to the end of teenage years. She's not one of these kids who demands stuff, you know. She doesn't even ask for anything, to be fair. And she's happy to go with the flow. But that said, you know, you do like to buy your kids stuff when you go to these places, you know. You like to spoil them, don't you? You know, and all this. But I really feel sorry for these people who've got 3 or 4 kids. I saw families over there with like 3 or 4 kids, and it is pester power. The marketing is absolutely spot on at Disneyland. Everywhere you come off a ride, you come off one of the big roller coasters, and you're ushered through the gift shop on your way out. Like there's a Spider-Man thing we went on, right? Because Saf loves a Spider-Man. The ride itself's rubbish, right? But when you come off the ride, and you're in the Spider-Man gift shop, and there's just Spider-Man merchandise floor to ceiling for as far as you can see. And there's like these little boys who are 6 and 7. And for a little Spider-Man toy that you can fit in your hand, it's like 15 quid. So if you've got 3 of them little boys, you're snookered, aren't you? You know what I mean? Not doing any more COVID jabs. No, I don't. Does anyone still get COVID jabs? I'm just hoping I'm just hoping that they're not responsible for my flipping blood clots, because that's what some people are saying. Dolly's, yes, you haven't been subscribed. Oh, thank you, Dolly. Watching the live karaoke's tomorrow night, Dolly, back on Friday night karaoke. Not sure if I'll be singing because I'm struggling now. I appreciate everyone loves different places. You go to where you like. Absolutely bang on, Nikki. I think Kev Scotsman's got it bang on. I saw his vlog the other day where somebody been having a pop at him for not going to Tenerife. It's one of them. As a vlogger, you can't win because, like Kevin, probably like Michael even, I don't know, Edinburgh Honest Guide, like a lot of the guys who we all know, a lot of the people who follow my channel are Tenerife fans. I'm a Tenerife fan. It's where my heart is. I love watching Tenerife videos. You know, I watch Kevin's, I watch Alan's homemade vlogs. Anybody who goes over there, I'm there, you know, watching it. But with that, when you make videos, if you don't go to Tenerife, they don't get watched. Or they do, but not as much as your Tenerife stuff, because, you know, 80% of your subscribership are Tenerife fans, which is great. But it can be frustrating when you're making videos. And Kev was on about it the other day on one of his vlogs. Somebody was, oh, stick to Tenerife. But on the other hand, if you take your vlogging hat off and put your travel hat on or your holiday hat on, or you've got a daughter who doesn't want to go to Tenerife every time hat on, it's nice to go to other places, whether it's Disney Paris, Lanzarote, Jamaica, Scarborough. It's nice to go to other places, and it's nice to film and share those other places, and you do it and hope that it brings other people onto your channel. But, you know, sometimes you get shouted at. But no, I agree, Nikki. It's good to go wherever you like to go. Me, I like going anywhere. Within reason. The only place I don't like going, and you probably won't ever see me vlog, is Blackpool. Now, I know that's controversial, but Blackpool's not my thing. And I'll tell you why. Nothing to do with the town itself. I think what it's got is great. It's great for families, better for families than Disneyland probably. But I just can't be doing the weather there. Every time I've been to Blackpool, it's flipping freezing. It snows, it's windy, it's cold, it's wet. Even in summer, I went there in summer once and it poured down on me. So no, I'm psychologically damaged against Blackpool. Anyway, yeah, you're right, Nikki. Michelle T, Bournemouth has a lovely beach. Call it certainly does, good for holiday vibes. Yeah, it's beautiful. You've seen me vlogs in the summer. Gets a bit litter strewn, but it's a beautiful 7-mile long beach. If you have not seen it, I did a vlog down the beach a couple of weeks ago about the landslide. We had a big landslip on the cliff. Go and check it out, and there's some nice beach shots in that. It's a beautiful beach. Sue, we've just put Lanzarote January 9th. Oh, nice one, Sue, after watching me, Gypsy Souls and Kevin. Oh, nice one, Sue. Can't wait to see the difference. Not looking forward to the hills. I'll be honest with you, Sue. The resorts are fairly flat. If you're in one of the main resorts, Puerto del Carmen or Teguise or whatever, from my experience, the actual resorts are fairly flat. It's only if you travel out into the sticks it gets a bit mountainous. Costa Teguise, that was totally flat. I can't remember walking up a hill, to be honest. Puerto del Carmen, as you go in, was downhill, but the resort itself along the seafront was all flat, so you should be all right. Lynn's off. Take care. See you soon. All right, Lynn, take it easy. Say hello to Paul for me. Thanks for popping in. Mariolti, we've decided we're going, and thank you, Cole, for everything. Hey, that's great news, Marie. Sorry I'm a bit behind on the comments. That's good. A change of scenery in somewhere you enjoy will do you both good, Marie. Right, and I hope you enjoy yourself. Honestly, I know you will. I know you will. Keith's off. Talk soon. Say hi to Saf. Will do, Keith. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hello to Kaylee for me. And yeah, I'll pass your message on to Saf. Good to see you, Keith. Keep in touch. If you want to come over, Keith, you're welcome anytime. Don't book anywhere. Just place here. Disney must be the biggest rip-off out there. Certainly is. Nikki's off. Cheers, Nikki. Keep in touch. Your last live, some guy sung Never Walk Alone. It made me cry. It was an amazing night. That was my friend Patrick Dolly. Doesn't normally sing that song. I don't know what made him do it. Patrick is he's a local chap from Dorset, and I call him the man of 1,000 songs. He sings anything and everything, Patrick. He has a crack at anything. A lot of people tend to sing the same song week in, week out, or the same 3 or 4 songs. Patrick, he very rarely sings the same song twice. He's a nice guy. Thank you, man. COVID jabs. I've got a colleague at the university that is an eminent virologist. Too much detail here to say already. COVID jabs. Yeah. I'm at a loss, Alan, to Google it, because you see things on Google that you don't necessarily want to believe. But however, what I've heard from people in the know, in inverted commas, ain't good. And yeah, blood clots. That's all I'm saying. Even my own GP. If you're left feeling ripped off, you won't return, or you're less likely to. It's all about repeat business. Yeah, bang on. Be honest with you, if Saf wasn't with me, I wouldn't go to Disneyland by myself or with anyone on the basis that it's too expensive. But yeah, you're right. Love Blackpool night out. Oh, You've got to be brave. You've got to be weatherproof to go to Blackpool for a night out. It's a no-win for Kev. He's Mr. Tenerife and he's the founder, but I get what he's saying. He wants to travel. Yeah, absolutely, Simon. 100%. 100%. Blackpool's not my thing. It's an awful place, but that's my opinion. Yeah, it's each their own, Joanne, innit? I don't mind it as a place, to be honest. I like the nightlife. You know, I like all the bars. I like what it's got to offer. I even actually like the beach. I think the beach is really nice. It's just I've seen the people vlogging it. You know, Travel with Taz vlogs it. Prash, Matt Master vlogs it quite a lot. They all go there for the £1 burgers. But I can't see myself going there. Not because of Blackpool and what it offers, but it looks flipping. Every time they vlog it, it looks flipping freezing. You know, no. Blackpool is Arctic. See, I'm not the only one. You get a lot of Scottish people going down there. No disrespect to the Scottish people, but the reason you lot must go down there is because you think it's tropical compared to Scotland. Whereas when you live south of Blackpool, and you go to Blackpool, and it's like 3 inches thick in ice and snow in the middle of January, you're all right. Park Santiago 4, amazing apartments. Yeah, they look nice, Joanne. Fancied that. I'd rather go to Cornwall. Yeah, same here. Cop singing, why? Yeah, absolutely spine. That's one of my ambitions, Nigel. I've been on the Cop quite a few times, but I want to take Saf. We were gonna go. Liverpool were playing Brighton last week in the Carabao Cup at Brighton, and we were thinking of going to that, but it was a night after we got back from Disney Paris, so it would have been a bit too much. But if I'm going to take her to a Liverpool game, I want to take Saf and take her to the Cop and let her experience that atmosphere, because it's second to none, isn't it? Tell Patrick I said he did amazing. I felt like every word he sung. Thank you, Dolly. I'll screenshot that and I'll show him next time I see him. There you go. Geeky Jesus, how are you? How are you, Scott? All good, mate. I'm all good. Just getting over the man flu. Ugh, feel grotty. But yeah, all good, mate. Hope you're well. Catch up with you soon, Scott. It's a great first 2 weeks. July are great with the Scottish. Yeah, that's it. If I'm going to go, it's like when Anne and Keith say, come to Dublin. I want to go Dublin. But it's going to have to be June, July, August when it's a bit warmer. I can't be going November, December, January like some of these guys. You know, like JBM, he goes anywhere, doesn't he? He goes anywhere. But I can't be doing that in November, December, January. If I'm going to go anywhere in November, December, January, it's got to be more south than flipping Bournemouth, where it's a bit sunnier and warmer. Can't be going to Blackpool in January. Adrian Morley's in, get up my mush, go on, Collie Wobbler. Kid, still looking up, bro. Hey, nice seeing you, Adrian. I'm not feeling hot, mate. I'm feeling like a bag of spanners tonight, mate. I've been getting over the old man flu, been knocking down limb sips, mate. I feel like the proverbial. But yeah, nice one. Good to see you, Adrian. Hope you're well. Hope you've been keeping well. Good to see you in the chat. And I haven't been to Blackpool since the 80s. It probably looks the same. You get Blackpool people shouting, so can't comment. So if you come to Dublin, you will know how expensive it is to socialise here. I watched a vlog. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't anyone we know. It was a random vlog that popped up. There was a guy having a night out around Dublin. And it was where Keith did a walk around Dublin a couple of weeks back of a night time. The Temple Bar around that area, and he shown some bars, and it was in the same area because I recognised it. Only this guy was going in the bars like I do on Veronica's. He was actually walking in with his phone in the bars, going up to the bar and ordering a pint. And he went in one bar and he ordered a Guinness, and it was like €13, which I was in my head like that. €13, that's about 11 quid for a pint of Guinness. I thought, how can it be? It's only brewed round a flipping corner, surely. But no, and he said, oh no, it's anything €10 up. I was like, how much? Patrick's an amazing singer. I'll screenshot them. LFC fan here, nice one, Dolly. You'll never walk alone. Man flu, the stuff of. Tell you, Scotty, in Bournemouth, tell me, is it me or is everybody ill? Everybody I know is ill in Bournemouth, mate. Good to see you had a good time in Disney. Yeah, nice one, mate. Alan's off, got to go. All have a great weekend. Nice one, Alan. Subscribe to Alan's homemade vlogs if you've not done so. Go and have a look. He's got some terrific Tenerife content on there for Morona Grant and the surrounding areas. All his drone stuff as well. So, and a great guy to boot. So go and subscribe to Alan. Cheers, Alan. Good to see you had a good time. Yeah, I've got some vlogs going up, Scott. Catch up with you soon, mate. Get a beer. Marie's an LFC fan. Oh, there's loads of Liverpool fans in the community. Scott Kev says he's a St Mirren fan, but I know he's a Liverpool fan. Who else is it? Who else? Somebody else who's a big Liverpool. There's Mark LFC. There's loads, isn't there? Yeah, you'll never walk alone last Friday. The whole pub, it was weird because I had a few of my mates. Eric was there at the time, and the two lads who sing, Duncan and Richie. Those of you who watch the karaoke lives regularly, you'll know what I mean, and you know me mate Eric. Eric's a big West Ham fan. The two other lads are Man U fans, and about half a dozen people went out for a cigarette, but the rest of the pub went absolutely nuts. And we had a big hen doing it as well. We had a big hen party on the live last week. They were crazy. From Bristol. So if you haven't seen that live, it's like, go and watch it on catch up. There was a hen party, a load of regulars. Scottish Bobby did his prodigy thing. It was a mental night last Friday night. So it's good. It's busy this time here. Joanne's off. Going to say goodnight, Colsaf. Have a great weekend. Thanks for popping in, Joanne. Appreciate it. Everybody's ill. It's Scott, I tell you, loads of people. I'm skimming. If I've missed anyone's comment, by the way, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm just wazzing through them just to try and keep up. Nigel, yeah, Liverpool fan, 50 years. Didn't think of that. Oh, mate, many happy times. Some sad as well. Absolutely. Edinburgh and beyond. Do you get copyright for the music you play on the live call? Yes, I do, Mike. I don't monetize it. I do. I think Rick and Shelley do the same for the Hoppies lives. I don't actually monetize the streams. I actually put on it, you know, you get the choice, don't you, to monetize it. I don't. And what happens is the day after, it still comes up, your stream cannot be monetized. You still get the message, even though you don't monetize it. The other week, it actually got blocked. There was a certain song I played the other week, and the copyright owners actually blocked the whole stream. And I didn't bother contesting it, to be honest, because it could result in a strike. So I just know not to play that song again. It wasn't a particularly good song anyway. It's a shit song. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, but normally it just comes up the day after. I get a message saying your stream is restricted because of copyright issues, but this is not a strike. It doesn't affect your channel. So that's what happens. That comes up on Saturday afternoon usually. And sometimes they restrict it in certain countries. So it gets, and it's really obscure countries. Like the other week, it got restricted in Azerbaijan, and I can't remember the other one, a country I'd never even heard of. So, yeah. Coming down Sunday, 17th of November. Nice one, Jay. I'll see you then. I'm working on the Sunday night, Jay. But yeah, give us a shout, Jay, if you want to come with me to where I'm working that night, just out of town. There's a live band on before me as well. So that'll be a good night. Tracy's in. Evening, Tracy. Good evening, Cole Saff. Everyone, I'm becoming nanny again. My beautiful granddaughter born the 5th. Oh, nice one. Congratulations, Tracy. Russia usually, yeah, they restricted it in Russia last week, I think, or the week before. Can't remember now. Josie's in. Evening, Josie. Everyone's ill. Just had to take a week off work. Oh, honestly, Josie was just saying to Scotty, Kiki Jesus, everyone in Bournemouth is like proper. Saf's had a cold now for coming on nearly a week. I'm sort of like that. I've just, mine's sort of gone as quick as it came, but my head's like all muzzy and voices it, you know what I mean? Everyone's proper rough down here, mate. Hope Tony's okay. Hope you're both keeping okay otherwise. YouTube have randomly deleted messages on live streams lately. Don't know why. Yeah, somebody told me this, and I'll tell you something else that's happened as well. I don't do channel memberships, you know, where you pay a couple of quid a month for a certain level of membership. I don't do that but some YouTubers do. I think Tim does it. I'm not sure if Michael does it. And I know a YouTuber who's nothing to do with this Tenerife community. It's a DJ YouTube channel, and he does memberships. And he's actually had communication off YouTube. They deleted a lot of his memberships, so people who were paying, however much it is a month or whatever, they'd actually wiped out their memberships without notifying them. So he lost about, I think he lost about, quite a big channel. He's got about 80,000 subscribers, and he lost about, I think he lost about 300 memberships, 350 memberships overnight. So the YouTube's doing a lot of weird stuff lately. Off now, great live. Thank you, Sue. Nice to see you, Sue. Hope you're both well. Thanks for popping in. We are going to probably call it a night shortly. Anyway, how long have we been on? Been on over an hour. Flipping heck. Congratulations, Tracy. Everyone's saying yes, absolutely. Congratulations, Tracy. Granddaughter Bournemouth, was it the 5th? Nice. Somebody else to spoil Tracy, innit? Tony's in. There you go. Here he is. I'm okay, thanks. Be down to see you Friday, 29th of November, if I'm around. Yes, I certainly am, Tony. Tony, are you staying on the Saturday the 30th as well? Because if you are, I can take you both to a very, very special night at the theatre, at a gig I'm doing at the theatre, as long as you've got something to wear that's black. I've got a big night, a big gig in Bournemouth Pavilion Theatre on Saturday the 30th, so if you can stay over for that as well, you'll be more than welcome to come along to that as my guests. Get in. It's a great night. There's karaoke, there's live bands, fairground rides, all sorts going on in the Pavilion Theatre on Saturday the 30th. I'll be putting up a post about it later in the month. But yeah, I've done the same gig now for about the past 10 years. It's called Black Ball. So if you and Josie are still here on a Saturday night, mate, you're more than welcome to come along as my guest. It's not a problem. But yeah, I will be there on Friday the 29th either way. Definitely 100%. I think I've caught up with everyone's... Right, I'm just going to do this. Chat amongst yourselves a minute, guys, while I update this, because JBM will go nuts if I don't. There we go. I haven't even got the energy to stand up. Let me get the figures... This hasn't been updated since before I went to Disney Paris, so it's probably gone. I haven't even looked myself. Right, so views. Some people ask me how the channel gets on. So I do this just by way of keeping a little log for myself. If I up there like that, you can see what I'm doing. Oh my God. That it, right, okay, so views. So on YouTube, you get what's called YouTube Studio. Put it back down to me. You get what's called YouTube Studio, so you can go in sort of behind your channel and it gives you all sort of stats like how much your YouTube's earning for you, how many views you're getting, what videos are doing well, what videos are doing rubbish. So every YouTuber has that, regardless of how well or bad the channel's doing. So I just go in now and again, and I update this board just to let you know, as well as me, what you guys are doing for the channel. So, views. So, since the channel began, the videos, I've got to fly, the videos, there have been 1 million. It was 1,120,000 last week. It's now on 1,138,116 views. Excuse my handwriting. That's shot up, hasn't it? Watch time. So watch time is the amount of time you guys have spent in hours and minutes watching my channel. That's lives, videos, shorts, everything. So the amount of time in terms of hours people have spent since the channel began. Last week it was 101,000 hours. This week it's 102,423 hours. And then the one everyone seems to harp on about, I'll just refresh it. Now, these figures, guys, I must say as well, they are 2 days behind. The watch hours and the, the views are 2 days behind. Oh my God, my camera's gone all ski whiff. Right, so the last one, which is up to date, this is real time. The amount of people who are subscribed to the channel, okay? So it's free to subscribe. If you've not done so, subscribe. Last week it was 6,314. This week it is 6,375. There we go. So there you go, Jay. So yeah, great figures. Considering over the past week or so I've not managed to put any actual videos up, that is absolutely superb. I'm always so happy with that. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching, subscribing, sharing, doing everything. It really does, give you a bit of boost. I know it's not the biggest channel out there. I never planned it to be, but it has gone over, way and above anything I ever expected it to do, and that's down to you lot. So massive thank you, and keep supporting it. It will get better. Right, I'm going to catch up on your comments one more time, everyone, and then I'll let everyone go. Tony says, got one night booked, but if we can get a cat sitter for Saturday, we'll be there. Nice one, Tony. If you can, you're more than welcome. And I can show you the little Coca-Cola truck that's coming to Bournemouth as well, if you're there on the Saturday. There you go. Awesome, thank you, Nigel. Dolly's off. Marie's off, sorry. Everyone's saying onwards and upwards of those numbers, Cole. Thank you, David. Really appreciated. Tracy, Cole, when is your next holiday? I'll be honest with you, Tracy. I think I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not. I can't book anything at the moment purely because most of you are aware, Saf's got a bit of a physical condition. It's like symptoms of arthritis. We're just awaiting on a date for an MRI scan. She's been told that she's going to have an MRI scan. It's a flipping fly, right? And we're just waiting for that date to come through. I don't want to book anything just in case. Knowing my luck, I book a nice week in Tenerife, and then we get a letter the next day saying, there's your MRI scan, and we have to cancel one or the other. So I'm just waiting for that date to come through, Tracy, and then I will be booking away, and I'll let you guys know. I am away for a weekend at the end of January, which hopefully won't clash with the MRI because it's a weekend. I'm going to Portugal for a weekend in January, so I'll be doing some Kevin Scott's Mini type videos, little 10-minute jobs while I'm there. I'm going to Albufeira, which is it's a friend's stag party. So I'm going there. That's my next official booked holiday. But as soon as the MRI scan date comes through and I know where I am, I'll be looking to book at least Tenerife for a week. St. Patrick's, I'm looking at Lanzarote, and then next summer, loads of places. I'll be sort of stretching a little bit, but keeping Tenerife as the main focus. So there you go. So yeah, looking forward to it. Many thanks, Cole. Cheers, Nige. Have a great rest of the week. Thank you so much. Rest up, Cole. Will do. No, that's okay, Tracy. Not a problem. I'm quite open about Saf's thing, so don't worry. Patrick, Patrick Morin. You snuck in the back door. You're one of the best ones out there. Cheers, Patrick. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Why don't you make little cards and give them out in the pubs with your YouTube channel on? Great shout, Dolly. I actually had that inspiration off, what's his name? Dave. What's his name? He'll kill me. Travel on Dave. He's got his stickers, isn't he? Put your face on my case. No, put my face on your case. He has stickers. So yeah, I am actually looking to do something like that. When I'm doing the karaoke live, the channel is actually on the projector screen behind me. So all the people in the audience, do log on. The karaoke is going really well in terms of what it's doing for the channel. It's getting it's not getting a massive amount of views, but it's getting a lot of viewing time, and it's getting a lot of new subscribers to the channel as well. How much they watch the channel after that, I don't know. I can't tell, but yeah, it's doing really well. So good idea. Good shout, Dolly. Thank you, Susan. Adam is saying, oh, Adam, just missed you, mate. We're just about to leave. Adam, hope you're well. Adam is saying, thank you. Saf will be fine because she's got the best support of Dad. Oh, thank you, Simon. That means a lot. Thank you so much. It really does. 100%. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Josie. Right, listen, everybody, I really want to say thanks for popping in. We had about 40 odd in at one point, which was way and above. As always, you lot just go way and above anything I ever expect of you. I want to say massive thanks to Anne, JBM, and all the others for moderating. They go over and above as well. So thank you so, so much. My voice is about to give up. I'd stay on longer, but I've got 3 gigs and I feel absolutely whacked. So thank you so much for popping in, everybody. I'll pass all your messages on to Saf. All right. If you've not subscribed, subscribe it. Thumbs up before you leave as well for me. That'll be great. I really do appreciate it. Vlogs going up over the weekend. Karaoke live tomorrow. And next Tuesday, all being well, chat back at 7:30 next Tuesday night. Have a great weekend, people. Thank you so, so much. Watch everyone else's content as well. There's loads of good stuff going up at the minute. And we'll see you very, very soon. Okay, take it easy, guys. Thank you so much. For me and Saf.